Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's broadcast. It's the Bradley Braves against Mizzou. It's going to be one heck of a matchup. I'm John Collin, to be your play-by-play announcer for today's game. Alongside me, Matt Harrington. Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing great, John. How are you?
Doing very well. It's the first game for both of these teams here in the ACHA 2018-2019 season. And it's definitely going to be a big one here for either team, trying to jump ahead into the standings with this two-game series. I mean, what's got to be the game mentality coming into today's game for the Braves?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a huge game for the Braves. This is probably going to be one of the bigger crowds of the seasons here at Owen Center. So, I mean, you got to get off to a hot start. Use this crowd to your advantage.
Certainly, this is kind of the fruition of a lot of recruiting that was done within the past 4 or 5 years here for the Bradley Braves. If you take some look of their veterans, Cole Harris, Cody Esposito, Logan Osborne, and plenty more that I'm not even touching on. I mean, there are just a lot of veterans. Joey Amato, another one of the notable ones that have been within this system, and it's kind of the first full harvest that we're seeing of this new recruiting technique for the Braves that has been able to bring them 2 teams, and the D2 team starts tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting action. Obviously, we hope that the upperclassmen can step up and help rope some of the younger guys in.
Exactly, and just as much as there's a lot of veteran talent, there's also some new talent on this team as well. Probably most noticeably is the freshman Jack Power Wavon. He spent 6 years with the Peoria Mustangs, an organization that his older brother Joseph Wavon, who is a senior in. He's probably brings one of the best defensive edges in terms of the game, but there are plenty of other young players as well. Alexander Shipko, to say the least, and as well as Jacob Covert. So plenty of new players on this Braves roster, and up and down in terms of juniors and sophomores as well. So there's a lot to look forward to in today's game, and we'll definitely be able to see a bunch of those new freshmen get plenty of ice time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to the game tonight. We're going to have a great action, great crowd. I'm really excited to get the season underway.
Certainly. So why don't you take us right into the keys of the game, Matt? Tell us what we got to look forward to.
Yeah, for sure. One of the main things we got here is the defense. Protect the house. This is going to be an area where you need to be very tight, especially in that box in front of the net. Everything must get out of the zone. Can't have any second chance opportunities. And the defense as well, obviously, if you're in doubt, chip it out. The wingers, they don't want to be stuck low. Stay on your D-man and be an option on the breakout. And then up top, have that 2-on-2, the 3-on-3 down load. And then in the corner is absolutely one of the main things to keep an eye on. Wings, match up with your point man. It's a big one here. Another one of the big ones, control your emotions. This is the first game of the year. It's going to be a packed house here tonight. The emotions will be high, so be smart with what you're doing. And 4 lines deep, I think Bradley, without a doubt, has a lot more guys in this Mizzou team, so use that to your advantage for sure and wear them down. Offensively, lots of tempo, a 2-1-2 aggressive forecheck. Third forward, stay high. One of the most important things, and I think this is going to be important for them tonight too, short shifts, 25, 30 seconds apiece. Give a lot of your guys some good ice time. Drive the net hard. This is a good goalie. Going to want to get those pucks to the net. And then special teams as well, for sure. Play a tight box. Force them to get shots from outside the box. Don't let anything get through and attack the loose pucks. I mean, I think this is going to be a great game for Bradley here tonight.
That's right. Solid fundamentals, definitely for Bradley, but also there's just a lot of speed on this team as well. And you mentioned, a team that's 4 lines deep, and boy, is that the Bradley team right now. Their top line, I mean, they were the power force last year. Cole Harris, Kyle Tantera, Austin Dembski, they're the top line. Right after, it's Norton, Columbi, Collins. That's another strong second line right there. The third line, again, very deep. Spence, Radke, Peters. And even on the fourth line, you take a look at Logan Nigg. He's kind of be the almost the head, you could say, of it, with newcomers in the team. Jack Harrison, as well as Alexander Shipko. So in terms of offense, they're going to be rolling 4 nines all night. And if you're Mizzou, how you got to be kind of take a look at this game is, you're going to have long shifts up there.
Yeah,
this is a team with only 13 guys on it right now, 1 goaltender. So you got to be able to clear the puck out. You don't want to have those rebound opportunities because Bradley gets on them but also you just got to be able to contain Bradley to the outside, because if you give them that slot, they're going to convert on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And just, if you mentioned just looking around here, I mean, the depth that Bradley House has right now over Mizzou is just really, it's enormous, to put it simply. So got to wear them out. These guys are going to be having some long shifts for Mizzou here tonight.
Definitely. So the strategies that Mizzou can employ, you got to wait for your chances. You got to bank on a low-scoring game. I mean, when you have such a when you've got such a short bench, you just got to wait for those chances to come your way. Got to wait for special teams, look for turnovers on the blue line. But I mean, for them, it may be a lot of defense tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe have a strategy of try and come out fast and hope that your endurance can take you just throughout the rest of the game. But as it is right now, Bradley definitely with a very speedy team, a team that likes to use the slots. They like the rebound opportunities. Mizzou's got to find a way to contain them, and we'll have to see if they'll be able to.
Yeah, and you mentioned the depth, obviously, I mentioned the depth that Bradley has tonight, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how that plays out the rest of the season as well.
Certainly, and we talked a little bit of the offense. To go to the defense as well, that, again, just an offensive juggernaut. Cody Esposito leading the way. Probably one of the best shooters that you've got on the Bradley team, one of the best skaters, a lot of speed, great stick handling. He definitely leads the way. But Joey Amato as well, he's a big body. He's got a great shot too, a great all-around player. Barnett, same story. Jack Power-Wavon, I'm curious to see how he's done. I announced him for several years within the NA3HL. And believe me, he's ready to just jump up to this level as well. Joseph Power-Wavon as well. He's on that second pairing, a great, strong, versatile defenseman. Brooks Blackburn alongside him as well. Another great shot from the blue line. But to move to the goalies as well, you've got a lot of depth there too. Logan Osborne will have the nets for tonight. He's a great, strong player. But also behind him, Joshua Sule. He spent a few years in the USPHL. A great goaltender. Either way, you've got a strong goalie in nets. So they're going with Osborne tonight. We're probably going to see Joshua Sule tomorrow. But for now, Logan Osborne, he's the man to see between the pipes.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Osborne can produce. Obviously, I think Bradley has a much better advantage right now. It might be a little bit of a slower night for him back there, but I'm looking forward to how he performs tonight. That's
right. When the chances do come for Mizzou, he's got to be able to step up, and that's the big thing, because you don't want to allow them to get into this game. You want to be able to shut them up quick.
Yep.
Basically, get this home crowd engaged. It's a big crowd here at the OC tonight, the Owen Center. A whole mess of Bradley fans all around the arena. So, I mean, it's a perfect storm for Bradley to come out and start the season off strong. Yeah, and you got to make a good first impression, and I think there's no better place to do it right here tonight. And I mean, it's just going to be a great environment. I'm really looking forward to it. Definitely. So, Mizzou, they'll be warming up right now with a dozen players. It's you got to hope for them that it's just that they're able to convert on their chances when they do get them. But it's all fundamentals from here. Contain, get those rebounds out of here, and have confidence in your goal. Yeah, absolutely. I think defense has to be the number one priority tonight when you're outnumbered by this many men. I mean, this has got to be the top priority. So I'm looking forward to seeing, though, how they react to that. I've heard good things about their goaltender, Zeke Chisholm, so I'm interested to see how he handles the pressure early on, especially when Bradley's going to try and get that hot start in front of a home crowd. Definitely. So just a few more seconds here on the clock for a warm-up. We'll jump right into the game. So there's not going to be a Zam after this. Great Friday night matchup. School's been in session for Bradley for a couple weeks now. And here Mizzou is just kind of getting started, so that's why you're seeing such a short bench here tonight for him. But Bradley did, we talk about the recruiting, and that's been very much a highlight of the past few years. When I came in here as a freshman, just the improvement I've seen over the past couple of years, being a junior now, it's pretty incredible. They've come leaps and bounds. And you can only expect greater things as well from this new class that they've got coming in. So yeah, D3 is a nice feeder for the D2 as well. Yeah, absolutely. And I was talking with head coach
J.P. Fitzgerald before the game, and he was telling me how most of the D3 team this year is made up primarily of freshmen, and he hopes that, in a few years, those freshmen will be able to work their way up to the D2 team. And I think Bradley's got a really special program building here.
That's right. A great little gem here in Central Illinois. So the Bradley Braves and the Mizzou Tigers about to face off here momentarily, as we see both the teams kind of doing the last huddle up. Head coach J.P. Fitzgerald really leading the way in terms of recruiting.
Yeah, absolutely.
You were able to meet him
yes.
at the NA3HL showcase last year.
Yeah, great guy. Fun guy to work with. He's a heck of a coach too. So.
And you can hear the crowd roaring here at the OC right now. We'll give a small break here as we go through our starting lineups, and soon the national anthem afterwards.
First, the starting lineups for the University of Missouri. In goal, number 31, Zeke Chisholm. On defense, number 2, Brendan Wilson. Also on defense, number 9, Vito Braun. Playing the forward position, number 4, Colin Kelsey. Number 7, Kevin Ward. And number 20, Nick Haney. And now the lineups for your Bradley Braves. In goal, number 34, Logan Osborne. On defense, number 15, Joey Amato. Also on defense, number 19, the captain, Cody Esposito. In the forward position, number 2, Kyle Tintera. Also on the forward position, number 16, Cole Harris. And number 23, Austin Dembski. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem. Tonight it is performed by Caitlin the Priest and Julianne Stenger.
The home of the Brave indeed here at the Owens Center. It's the Mizzou Tigers visiting the Bradley Braves. You'll hear me do that several times. I'll call them the Peoria Mustangs or something like that. We do both the broadcasting for the Bradley Braves and the Peoria Mustangs here. But one heck of a game that we're looking forward to today. It's the start of the ACHA 2018-2019 season, and within the next few moments, well, both of these teams face off trying to start the season off strong. And Bradley here on home ice, you can definitely see in terms of numerical, they've got the advantage. They got the fan support behind them. It's a perfect blend for them today.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way you want to start the season. I don't think you could have picked a better opportunity to try and get in the win column here tonight. So this is going to be a great atmosphere.
Certainly, and so both teams coming to center ice here. It's Kevin Ward for Mizzou, and it's Kyle Tintera for the Bradley Braves. With that, the referee brings both these teams to center ice. And with that, we have hockey 2018-2019 ACHA season. Cole Harris enters zone up along the left wing, fires a shot. That one goes past the near post. Austin Dembski at the near corner tries to get on over to Harris. He's battling up against Vito Braun. And the battle gets chipped on over to the far boards, and Mizzou is able to clear it. but only as far as center ice as Amato is able to chip it just a little bit deeper in the neutral zone. It's tipped deep by Colin Kelsey. He'll chase, but Amato will grab. Defensive core changing here for Mizzou. Grab now by Kyle Tantera. He'll fire it deep, and Austin Dempsey's the first one there. He'll try and wait for reinforcements before it's picked up by Brendan Wilson. And Wilson's able to send it across now to Daniel Rubin, who enters in up along the right wing. Rubin fires, and a nice pad save there by Osborne. A little bit of miscommunication there for the Braves, and Columbia's got to try and send it on over to Blackburn. Blackburn gets tied up, but he's able to pick it on up and send it across to Norton. Norton goes on over to Columbia. It's off his skate, and it gets sent into Mizzou ice.
Good start here for both teams. I like the way how Bradley's controlling that offensive zone.
It's behind the nets, and Drew Rushton trying to battle up against a couple Braves. It's now Vito Braun who grabs, and he tries to send it up along the far boards, but once more to grab it, Drew Rushton. He gets a nice check laid on there by Collins. Collins still holding on to it. Tries to get on it up top to Blackburn. Blackburn's going to pinch on it. Blackburn fires a shot. That one goes past the near post. Looking to be kept in here by Jack Power-Wavon. He fires a shot that gets blocked. Sent on into the slot here and nearly grabbed. And almost a great chance there for Spence, one of the freshmen. And it's now Rathke tries to lay it on for Peters, but it wouldn't reach him. Going to be grabbed now by Joseph Power-Wavon and within his own zone.
Good job by the Braves here early on. They're controlling that offensive momentum, a little regroup here, but I like the way they're starting out.
It's grabbed now by Rathke. He's going to try to send it on over to the far corner before it gets blocked off by Logan Conroy. Nice hit, sent on over to Rathke. He tries to fire it on net, but redirected off a skate, goes towards the net, will have a stoppage.
Logan Conroy, a really nice play to use that stick, get the upper edge, and he threw that pass right in front of the net. A good opportunity. That's one of the better chances we've seen so far from Bradley here to start this game. Mizzou had a chance early, but I like the way they've been playing.
That's right. Again, trying to use that slot. We've seen him try and do that twice now. It's Logan Nigg who tries a turnaround shot, and it looked like Chisholm got a stick on that shot. It's Jack Harrison now, tries to center it out in front, comes up top to the point, send across to Joseph Power-Wavon. He fires. That one hits off a leg, and will go on under the boards. It's Barnett who grabs, drops it down low, looking for the centering opportunity, put up top to the point. Spence with a shot, and that one looked like it went past the net. My bad, that was Shipko on that opportunity. Comes out late in front. Harrison tries to fire, and he got hip checked right in front. Man, he got rocked on that opportunity. And the puck comes outside the zone. Barnett's got to retreat. And they grab now here by Conroy, and he looks to send it across to Hone, who's able to send it into Bradley ice. Grabbed now by Shipko, and he'll lay it across here for Harrison. Harrison gets poke checked away from it. Shipko goes across to Joseph Power-Wavon. Trying to send a bank pass up across for him, but here's Mizzou the other way, and a nice save there by Osborne on the wrist shot. Nice stick save, and the puck finds its way into the netting and out of play.
Well, right off the draw, that Bradley pressure got right back where it started from. You got a lot of guys in front, able to pound Chisholm to get a couple of opportunities, and then here at the other end, Logan Osborne comes up with a big blocker save to keep this thing scoreless. That's
right. It looked like that puck knuckled a little bit, but Osborne again able to have nice positioning to make that blocker save. Big hit up against the boards. That's Cody Esposito. And it looks like that may be a penalty. Interference the call, so, you know, we talked about in the pregame not trying to give the Mizzou Tigers chances. Not exactly ideal right now. You've got the numerical advantage. It's still 0-0. Definitely got to kill off this penalty right here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Mizzou has had a couple of good opportunities here in the offensive zone to start. So this is definitely going to be an opportunity that they want to take advantage of, especially with so many few guys on the bench.
Kevin Ward on the draw here for Mizzou. It's grabbed right off the draw by Collins. He wasn't able to get it out of his zone. It's held here by Conroy. He sends it across to one of his wingers. That winger's Rubin. Rubin drops on off up top here for Conroy. Conroy the wrist shot. Nice save there by Osborne. The rebound comes over to Amato. A chance here. Held behind the net by Kelsey. He looked like he was going to try and fire a backhand rebound shot, but it wouldn't go. Amato grabs. And he hits it up into the netting, and we'll get ourselves a stoppage.
Good start here, though, for the Mizzou power play, working up top at the point, and you know they're trying to get those pucks down low, but Bradley's got guys camped out in front. They just got to keep that up here.
Columbia on the draw once again, facing off against Kevin Ward. Watch for Mitch Collins to try and pinch right off the draw, and he does, and it's just barely sent past the blue line. Able to be held here by Wilson. And they'll send it across to Ward, and Ward enters up along the right wing. Amato lays a hit on him, but it's will be grabbed now by Rubin. Rubin loses the puck to Amato, and Amato will send it down the distance. It hits off somebody, my bad. So still a neutral zone. Logan Conroy sending it across here to Colin Kelsey. He tries to go rink wide, trying to catch Ost here. Ost fires a wrist shot. Nice save, the rebound. Grabbed here by Joseph Power Wavon on that riser.
Ost had a nice opportunity. I think there was a little chip in the ice that might have bumped that puck up for Mizzou, but a good chance for them here on the power play.
Wavon grabs once more. 45 seconds remaining on the man advantage. And Spence gets tripped up. That'll be a penalty here for Mizzou. We'll have some 4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah, Logan Conroy's going to get that tripping penalty there. Just stuck that stick blade out a little bit too far. So good opportunity for Bradley here. They're going to go 4-on-4, and hopefully they can get away with this unscathed here.
That's right. Bring out the fast skaters, the offensively minded defensemen. It's Logan Nig and Alexander Shipko. Shipko on the draw here. And off the scrum, both teams exchange possession a couple times, but Hone will grab. And he tries to send it across to Wilson. Wilson holding now, and he'll look ahead. Try to be sent across, and one of the wingers grabbed here by Logan Nig, getting tied up, taken down to the ice, but Shipko looks to pick up the loose change. Shipko trying to force the puck free here. It's grabbed now by Wilson, tries to clear down out. He will. It's sent down into Bradley's end. Brooks Blackburn to play it here.
There's 10 seconds remaining here on that 4-on-4, and then it'll be a Bradley power play.
Jack Powerway-John surging ahead, fires a wrist shot. Nice save there by Chisholm. Shipko holding on to it. Bradley now on the man advantage. Shipko will have to retreat to grab the puck and neutral ice. Grabbed here by Wavon, sent back on over to Esposito. He enters, he's got room. Trying to spin it across to Shipko, nice shot! My bad, that was Radke on that chance, but a nice save there by Chisholm.
Things are getting chippy here. Great opportunity, though, for Bradley.
It's grabbed here by Tentera. Try to be sent across to Peters. Peters getting checked, and the puck goes right under Esposito's stick. It's grabbed here by Tentera, and Tentera will fire it in. Dump and chase game being played here. Radke grabs. Holding on to the puck, try and sends it across to Peters. Peters holds. Try to get it up top to the point. It was nicely blocked off there by Hone, and Hone tries to ring around the boards along the opposite side, and he'll be successful in doing so. And to Bradley's end it'll go. Cody Esposito up along the far wing. Is able to send it deep. A few Braves will go to the bench to change. And it's able to be kept in here by Amato. Amato drops it off here for Tentera. Tentera looks, tries to go back door there for Norton, couldn't connect. Norton still holding on to it, up top to Tentera. About 5 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Norton fires a shot, nice save there by Chisholm. They'll have the man advantage for the draw.
Yeah, we got a really good glimpse of that Bradley power play, and it looked good. They're getting pucks to the net. Things were getting a little chippy down there after that opportunity by Logan Rathje, but it was a really good opportunity for Bradley.
That's right. We saw some of the great stick handling there by Esposito, able to draw that defenseman in and open up a chance there for Rathje. Up top to Joseph Power-Wavon, then across to Barnett. Barnett across to Nig. Lay it on off here for Shipko. Shipko able to play it up top to Joseph Power-Wavon. He fires a wrist shot. He was looking for a redirect. It went past the net. He grabbed here by Wilson. He tries to send it on out. Shipko breaking up the play in neutral territory. Shipko going across now here to Barnett. And Barnett will look ahead. Barnett across to Shipko up along the right wing boards, and Shipko is able to tip it deep to the right wing corner. Rung around the boards here by the Tigers, and they're able to clear it past the Bradley blue line, and it'll be grabbed here by Barnett within the far corner of his own zone. Big collision there at the far wing. And it'll be get sent down over to the near corner. Spence trying to grab here. Joseph Power-Wavon laying on some hits. And the board battle will shift its way on over behind the net. Barnett with a nice little deke there. Sent across to Shipko, and Shipko tries to send it across to Harrison. And no icing. Like maybe a hit off a Mizzou player. Puck will hit off the glove of Jack Harrison going to the netting. And we'll have ourselves a stoppage.
Well, Mizzou had just a slight opportunity there, but I like the forecheck by Daniel Rubin, number 24 from Mizzou. Came in, made a big collision down low in the corner. But Mizzou's not playing all that bad for the amount of guys they have on the bench. So, I mean, they've been keeping up with the pace a little bit here. Even though Bradley's had a few more chances, they haven't been playing bad at all.
That's right. Blackburns tips it on deep, and Bradley will go and chase. And a big hit up against the boards. Cole Harris, man, he made one of the Mizzou players pay. Dembski laid up top to the point. Jack Parwave on fires. Great defensive block, and we're going to get ourselves a stoppage here.
Yeah, he's still hurt there in the corner. I can't tell who that is, but very slow to get up.
I believe that's Drew Rushton behind the cage. And I mean, it was a clean hit. Harris,
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
just a big body.
Yeah.
He's a big body. When he hits you and you've got that head down, you're going to feel it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to feel it.
Big guy, and obviously we hope Rushton's okay, but yeah, you just love to see that kind of energy and physicality, especially this early on in the game.
Definitely, especially clean
Yep.
physicality as well.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all, so but obviously good to see that he's okay.
So Rushton will head to the bench. And we will have play resume here shortly.
Probably looks like he should be out later here in this game, but
That's right, and I mean,
They
you don't
need-
want
they
that
need
bench to
him.
get any shorter.
yeah, they need him.
So Columbia to step in. The draw here for Bradley. Still around the faceoff. Now Columbia grabs, fires, and it just goes past the post. Mitch Collins here. Drops it on off for Norton. Norton holding, looking to draw some attention. Sends it on over to Blackburn. That was outside of his reach. Wilson grabs. He tries to lay it on across to Ose. Ose sends it back on over to Wilson. And nice hit laid on there by Norton. So they'll try to ring it around the near side, and they'll be successful in doing so. Lieberman just to send it in deep. My bad, that's Goddard, and Goddard looked to try and center it, but it's broken on up here by Columbia. Columbia with some nice stick handling. He'll drop it on off here for Blackburn. And Blackburn will proceed to look ahead. Blackburn across to Norton. Norton enters in along the right wing. At the near corner, he's just going to ring it around the zone. He's still holding on to it. Was able to put it up top to the point. Blackburn lets a shot fly into the glove of Chisholm, and we'll get a stoppage. It seems where two big areas of where the Bradley offense is coming is that slot area and the point. They keep looking for that redirect.
Yeah, and I saw Rathke kind of sneaking in that slot area, and I think they were potentially looking for a redirect out in front of the goaltender, but Bradley's getting a lot of opportunities up to the point and trying to work it down low.
Definitely. So off the draw, send across here to Amato. Amato up top to the point. Esposito lets a shot fly, save the rebound down low. Spence tries to bank it off of Chisholm, but a very alert play there by Chisholm, and we got ourselves a stoppage.
Yeah, and you want to have that aggressive play. That's one of the better chances we've seen. But like I mentioned earlier, Zeke Chisholm, he's going to be hard to beat tonight, and he's been looking really good.
Definitely. He's been able to stay solid in the crease tonight, not letting too many rebound chances get opened up. So with that, the puck will find its way on over to the far boards. Grabbed here by Wilson. It's taken down. Spence battling for it, as is Peters. Spence behind the net, attracting the attention of a couple Mizzou players. Is able to lay it on across to Peters, but he got poke checked away from the puck. Puck finds its way into neutral ice. Grabbed here by Esposito behind his own net, and he'll look to pass it across here for Spence. Spence couldn't grab the pass completely. Here's a chance, and a shot just goes past the far post. That one came off the stick of Rubin. Grabbed now by Esposito. Lays it across to Peters. Peters trying to reach Rathke. Turned over here. Tried to leave a drop pass. And here comes Rathke back in the way. The race is on. Rathke fires. And that one goes over the top of the far post. Grabbed here by Nig. Nig trying to leave it for Shipko. But it'll be grabbed now by Barnett. And he's got to turn around. Coming back the other way is Ward. Ward. A nice back check there by Barnett. Lost the puck, but was able to fight for it back within his own zone. Osborne having to poke check it away, and here's a chance for Rubin. Might be that was Ward. But didn't get much mustard on the shot.
Yeah, Osborne got a little bit too aggressive and almost got caught outside of his crease, so got to be a little bit more careful there.
So coming back the other way comes Mizzou. Let it cross here by Conroy. Conroy tries to send a pass across, but Barnett was smart to break it on up. Bradley coming back the other way. It's Shipko, and it's a 2-1. One back the other way. Shipko, Harrison trying to power his way through, and a nice save by Chisholm. Nig able to hold the puck up along the far boards. Trying to force it up top to the point. Long wrist shot gets blocked there. Comes back to Jack Power Wavon, still holding on to it. Fires, nice save by Chisholm. It was a howitzer of a shot by Wavon. He's still able to hold on to it. Powers his way past a couple players. He'll do the same against another. Grabbed here by Mizzou, trying to ring it around the near board. Stemski lays it on across for Nig. Nig still holding on to it with his backhand. Looking out in front, plays it across to Dembski. Great pass, and it looked like it was just broken up. Still held on here by Bradley. Nig fires it deep. Harrison holding on to the puck now. He gets checked off the puck. Grabbed here by Mizzou, and they've got some space to clear it on out. Some great chances there by Bradley.
Yeah, absolutely, and you love to see that action in front of the net. They're getting lots of opportunities, but Chisholm, he stood tall this entire game. He's going to be hard to beat tonight.
Here comes Bradley coming back the other way. Cole Esposito firing in on Chisholm, and we'll have ourselves a stoppage. 7:36 here within the first period. It's still 0-0, but both teams having plenty of chances.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mizzou, we saw early on in this one they had a couple of good ones, but lately it seems to be Bradley that's been getting all those chances out in front. And I mentioned it earlier, I'm going to mention it again, Zeke Chisholm just has been lights out so far tonight.
And so after the draw, it's Dembski up along the near boards, trying to lay it across here to Esposito. Esposito to Tintera. And Tintera leaves it fair for Harris. Harris tried to fire a shot, or at least send it back to Tintera. Didn't reach him. Tintera again leaving here for Dembski. Dembski tried to send a backdoor pass. And a shot there by Esposito. Looked like it got blocked, but it wasn't too far away from the cage. Cole Harris behind the net. Still holding on to it up along the far boards. He drops it on all four. Tintera. Tintera up top to Esposito. Esposito. Amato. Amato fires. Redirect, and Chisholm comes up big with a save again.
Beautiful shot by Amato. Obviously was looking for that redirect in front of the net. But Chisholm standing tall again. A great opportunity, though, by Amato to get that puck to the net.
And so we'll get a change up of the lines. And if you're Mizzou, you survive the shelling of the first line, which is Tintera, Dembski, and Harris. Norton now tries to send the puck over to the near board, still holding on to it. Norton moves into the top of the slot, fires a shot. That one goes wide. Still battling for it. Here's Columbi. Loses the puck, gets it back again, and a big hit there by Bungeon up against the boards. Grabbed here by Columbi. Late attackers Barnett, but he wasn't able to receive the pass. Barnett still holding on to it here. Battling for it up against the far boards.
Love the physicality there by Brant Bungeon. That's what you like to see.
Norton gets rubbed out against the boards, and it'll be sent back, and another big hit there. That's going to be a penalty, though. And you're talking about the chippiness, and there it is. Columbi dishing it out. And
well, it looks like one of the Mizzou players is down, and I believe Bungeon laid that hit on him, and I think it's going to be an interference penalty here against Bungeon, but we'll get everything squared away.
And again, that was that same area there for Columbi. I couldn't tell if that was Columbi or Bungeon. There's a lot of hits going on.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell what was clean or not.
Yeah.
I'll put it simply, folks. So
yeah.
Bungeon's going to sit for two. So's Columbi.
Okay.
It looks like Bungeon's getting a probably a roughing minor. Columbi probably interference, and looks like right now just one Mizzou player in the box. That should be correct.
Yeah.
Probably coincidental minors and an interference probably to get in there.
Yeah, I believe Bungeon's going to get the interference, and then we'll get those coincidental minor penalties squared away as well here. So my guess is that it will be a 5-on-4 for Mizzou.
And we'll have to see exactly what they're going to say within the scorer's box, but right now that appears to be the case. But That's a dangerous area behind the net. Columbia laying the hit on. Couldn't tell if it was exactly intentional or not, or, hey, I'm going to bump into him. I'm just going to finish the hit.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what comes out of it. But Esposito alongside Kevin Ward of Mizzou, and they'll talk to the referees and see what comes out of it.
Yeah, and if you're Mizzou and you get this power play opportunity, you have to take advantage of it, especially at this point in the game. Things probably are not going to get easier. You've got about the most energy you're going to have all night, and you got to take advantage of this power play right here if this does end up being the case.
Exactly, and I mean, you can already sort of see that the bench is a little bit slower. They'll get themselves a little bit of a boost in the intermission, but a chance like this, you just can't let go.
Nope.
Chisholm has been amazing in that.
Yep.
He's been incredible.
Absolutely.
And you can expect Bradley to keep shelling him, so got to convert on chances like these. Kevin Ward will look to do just that up against Radke. And off the draw, Mizzou starts it well by holding. Kelsey sent on across to Wilson. Wilson looks back on over to Kelsey. Kelsey at the top of the far dot. Sent down low to the corner. Gets it back. Kelsey up top to Wilson. Wilson tries to fire. There's a scrum down low, and puck finds its way under the near boards, and Spence is able to send it down the distance of the ice.
Definitely a crazy opportunity in front, but Osborne able to clear that puck away and clear the danger as well.
Grabbed here by Mizzou. They look to storm back the other way. Passed outside the reach. Amato will grab and will send it in on Chisholm. Picked up here by Wilson. Wilson looks to surge ahead. Up along the near boards, he's going to try and use the left wing, and right now he's got it. Cullen's trying to lay a poke check on, but he'll just let Wilson go behind the net and set up the offense. Wilson at the top of the slot. Sent across here to Braun. Braun tries to go back door. Up top to Wilson once more. Wilson fires. Save there by Osborne. It looks like that might have hit off the back of Kevin Ward. So a little bit of a redirect, but Osborne able to handle.
Yeah, and I think that's a great opportunity for Logan Osborne to show his skills, and he does that right there. I like the way Mizzou works kind of that triangle where they got those two guys down low and then up top. That was good. Get those pucks to the net. They need to take advantage of it.
Harrison on the draw. It's one here by Mizzou. Long wrist shot from the point. Handled. Rebound, though. It's grabbed here by Mizzou up along the near side boards. Grabbed here by Wilson. Wilson laying it across here to Kelsey. Wilson up top of the point. Fires, and a nice save by Osborne. Grabbed here by Wilson once more. Shoots, save, the rebound. It's in the slot. Grabbed here now by Harrison, and he looks to come back the other way shorthanded. He's got Shipko with him. Nice dangle. Still holding on to it. Try to get it across to Shipko before Harrison gets taken down. That's a big hit up along the far boards. It's grabbed here by Kelsey. Storms in up along the right wing. Looking for a passing opportunity. Try to send it across the Ward with the saucer pass. It didn't reach him. It's out in front. Osborne trying to locate up against the post. Osborne finds. And some more pushing and shoving.
Oh, boy. A lot of action in front and a big missile avoided right there. A lot of danger in front, but Logan Osborne, man, we have seen it earlier in this game, and he does it again. Great saves in front of the net.
That's right. Great poise in front of the net. And able to come up with a couple big saves right as the penalty expired. So now both teams even strength. It's 4:08 remaining here within the first period. Neither team has broken the ice just yet. And it looks like Bradley's going to send out that top line. So if you're the defense for Mizzou, wait for a quick return if Bradley's able to win this draw. Joseph Power wave on across the Barnett. Grabbed here by Harris. Leaves it back on over to Barnett. He's able to send it across to Harris, and Harris looks ahead. Sent on over to Tantera. Tantera up along the left wing. Fires a shot. Nice pad save. And it's slapped down the ice into Bradley's end. We get ourselves nice.
Another good offensive chance again for Bradley, but good pad save there by Zeke Chisholm, and then Mizzou clears it down all the way to the other end. But Mizzou's probably going to find themselves in a lot of the situations like they just did like that. Unfortunately for them, they weren't able to convert on that chance. But Chisholm, he's just got to keep doing what he's doing.
Tantera on the draw. He's able to win it. Up top, comes on over to Wavon. Wavon fires. Nice save, the rebound. It's grabbed here by Dembski, trying to lay it out in front. It's a scrum out, up to that top. Barnett shoots, save, rebound, score! Austin Dembski breaks the ice, and the Bradley Braves are up 1-0.
Oh, what a play by Austin Dembski in front. That rebound just pops right out for him. And Zeke Chisholm was caught too far down low in the corner. He's not able to get back in time. And how about that? Dembski gets his first goal of the season, the first goal of the Bradley season. What a way to start this season.
That's right, Bradley Braves breaking the ice here within the first period. Man, that was just a scrum, crazy scrum. Down low, Barnett got it up top of the point. You got to give Chisholm some credit on that first save, struggling to try and make a glove save or at least a blocker save on that chance. But Dembski was just right there for the rebound at the near post, and with that, it's 1-0.
Yeah, nothing he could really do to stop that puck, but what a rebound by Austin Dembski.
Ost tries to send it in deep. Peters blocks that chance off. Grabbed here by Russin, and he'll send it deep on over to the far corner. Grabbed here by Esposito. He lays it across to his longtime defensive partner in Amato. Amato trying to reach Nig, and Nig's able to clear it to Mizzou ice. Peters looking to lay a hit on. Puck goes high, and Amato's going to have to turn on the Jets here. A slap shot off the stick of Rubin goes wide. Puck gets sent into Mizzou ice. It's both teams looking to make some changes here. And Mizzou will grab. Blocked off here by Blackburn. Sent across to Amato. Amato, Blackburn, and with 2:30 here within the first period, it'll be chipped deep into Mizzou ice. Nearly intercepted there by Nig, but it'll be grabbed by Collins, and he'll safely dump it into the ice of Bradley. Still held on here by the Tigers. Kevin Ward holding on the backhand. Tries to center it out in front, and a great chance as Hone's shot just went wide. Unable to be held in at the blue line, and Lieberman looks to backtrack across to Wilson. Puck hits off his skate, and Bradley nearly had a chance there on that turnover. Wilson grabs, tries to hit it off the boards. Grabbed now by Bradley. Recaptured here by Mizzou, and they enter in and along the right wing. That's Rubin. Holds up, looks for a late attacker. Tries to send it into the slot, and the puck hits off the stick, and it'll go out of play.
Big opportunity for Mizzou to try and even up this game. Nick Hone down low has a great opportunity, just misses the net. But I like Mizzou's response. They've been a little bit more aggressive than we've seen them earlier in this game, and so they just have to keep this up if they want a chance to get back and tie this game.
Columbia on the draw. One here by Mizzou. They look to send it deep. Grabs here now by Wavon, and Wavon looks to send it across here to Norton. Norton's able to lay a nice pass through some skates to Mitch Collins. Mitch Collins driving wide, holding up, looking for reinforcements. Tries to throw it out in front to reconnect with Columbia, but it wouldn't catch him. Blackburn's to play it. 1:30 remaining here within the first period. Blackburn's trying to skate around. It looks like Austin Oates, but he's was a burden. So Bradley right there, and it'll be grabbed here by Mizzou, and they'll look to do something with the last minute of the first period. Rung around the boards. Jack Power Wavon tried to reach Spence on that pass opportunity. He banked off the boards by Brooks Blackburn and sent down the distance of the ice. That'll be an icing.
So we got just under 59 seconds to go here. And if you're Mizzou, this is an important time for you because you want to try and go into this locker room with this game tied. And so they've got an offensive zone faceoff. If I'm Mizzou, I got to win this, try and get it back to the point and get some to the net to try and even this game up before the intermission.
So on the draw, it'll be Columbia. Put up top to the point here, long wrist shot into the glove of Osborne. He saw it all the way. We'll get a stoppage.
Yeah, no problem for Osborne. Mizzou wins the draw again. They just got to keep pushing, but Osborne has been outstanding tonight, and he had no problem with that one.
On the draw once more, Kevin Ward. Shot right off the draw. Osborne in great position, able to make the save.
Mix it up a little bit, try and get some different methods of putting the puck toward the net.
Off the draw, Wilson fires a try, and that's patted away easily by Osborne. It's sent down into the crease, And Bradley trying to scramble the puck free, and they're able to move ahead now. Brought ahead by Shipko. Shipko fires a shot, and that one hit off the stick.
Uh-oh.
It looks like a Bradley player may have been pushed into.
Yeah.
Spence just taking a little bit of a roughing he's getting from Rushton, but
yeah, that was just a freak collision where it looks like Spence got pushed into the net, and Zeke Chisholm, of course, the Mizzou goaltender, looks like he might have hurt his back on that play. So hopefully he'll end up being okay here for Mizzou.
That's right, doing some stretching right now. And Chisholm right now looks like he's doing all right, but Spence will go, probably for a roughing, and Kevin Ward as well.
I think we're going to have offsetting minors here, so I don't see anything wrong with what Spence did. It looks like he just got pushed into the net, and then things got a little bit chippy afterwards. So,
not to say that Mizzou is fishing for injuries, but I'm sure they're enjoying these
the break. Yeah, absolutely.
These breaks are probably quite nice here.
Yeah, absolutely. And
so take a hard hit, mill around a little bit, you know.
Yep.
Kill some time. So,
well, when you got this few guys, you got to give as much rest as you can. So, and they've only got about 36 seconds or so here before the end of the period, but they'll take as much rest as they can get.
Certainly. So we'll see what unit Bradley will bring out. As Chisholm says, he's all right to go. So, but again, all these lines getting them a good amount of time. I mean, usually if it's high intensity situations, Bradley usually puts out those first top two lines, but J.P. Fitzgerald likes the even distribution.
Yeah.
Which is why you're seeing like a great offensive player such as Logan Nigg helping develop some of those younger guys such as Jack Harrison and Alexander Shipko.
Yeah, and Nigg has been on the fourth line tonight, but he's been making an impact. You know, you've mentioned him a lot tonight, the ways he can get down low and create offensive opportunities, and that's exactly what Coach Fitzgerald wants to see from his players.
So it looks like there actually will be a power play opportunity awarded to Mizzou. A 2-minute minor. One could assume for roughing or for goaltender interference. But nonetheless, Kevin Ward stepping into the dot once more. And off the draw, it's grabbed here by Mizzou. Up along the far boards. Shot gets blocked there by Amato. And on the backhand, he tries to clear it on out. And Harrison doing a nice job. Really forcing a big turnover there. Grabbed here. We got ourselves possibly an offside.
Nope. Looks like we're going to get a high
an elbow
penalty. I think a high stick, actually. And I believe it's going to be against Bradley. I believe that'll be against Harrison, Jack Harrison. Or no, pardon me. That is not against Harrison. It's going to go on Mizzou, it looks like. So it's going to be Logan Conroy.
You know, if you're Mizzou, it's not good right there.
No.
Had yourself a power play opportunity. And washed away now for 4-on-4 action. 20 seconds remaining here within the first period. Man, this first period feels like the end of a football game.
Oh,
this
my
past
goodness.
minute's taking forever.
Absolutely.
But anyway, Satera up top to Esposito. Esposito gets poke checked. And the grab here by Kelsey. Kelsey looks to send it deep, and there's another penalty.
This period is never going to end.
Yeah, go ahead. This period's never going to end. Harris trying to state his case, but you know, that leg comes out and another player hits it. It doesn't matter if it's intentional or not. That'll be a trip. So
yeah, Harris just got a little bit too tangled up there. So look at that. We're right back at a Mizzou power play.
So what are the odds here with these last 6.1 seconds? We see another whistle.
Pretty high, I'd say.
Pretty high. The history will show that we're going to get ourselves another whistle. But off the draw, goes on over to the near boards. It'll be cleared on over to center ice, and with that, the first period will expire. We'll head to the first intermission. It's Bradley University up 1-0 off of a goal from Austin Dembski. We're going to head to the first intermission. We'll come back a little bit early, kind of give a recap of what Matt and I are thinking about Nonetheless, I'm John Collin alongside Matt Harrington. You're watching ACHA hockey here. Stay tuned, folks. Welcome back to the Owens Center, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for some second period action. It's the Bradley Braves against the Mizzou Tigers. Bradley going into this second period up 1-0. Matt, what did we like to see out of the Braves as they come into the second period?
Well, I think the most important thing that's going to be important for these guys is you got to take advantage of your opportunities against Zeke Chisholm. I mean, this guy has been nothing short of fantastic here tonight. He's going to be hard to beat in. Obviously, they got that one goal, but that's probably not going to do it. So they need to take advantage of Chisholm and make sure they can get as many offensive opportunities as possible.
Certainly. So we saw that first goal off of Austin Dembski. Again, doing what Bradley loves to do best. That's fight for that puck down low. They were able to get that second chance opportunity. Barnett with the initial shot from the points, and a great save there by Chisholm, but just not enough to get the puck away from Dembski's stick as he was able to tuck it home and make it 1-0.
Yeah, and Dembski was in the right place at the right time there. That's a big one for Bradley. They're going to need him later in this game to come up big once again. But Austin Dembski pounds it home, and that's where we stand after one period.
Certainly so. With that, we see the final huddle before the second period, and we'll have to see how Mizzou is going to adjust to once kind of that that energy that they've been able to reflourish their system after the intermission. They'll probably come out trying to go hard and fast, trying to even up the game, and right now they got a chance to do it. It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey, or my bad, 4-on-3 hockey, because we saw a good little flurry of penalties there at the end of the first. So,
yeah, and Mizzou, they've got to start taking advantage of these chances too. I think this is their fourth power play, I think, of the game already. So that's a lot for one period of play. So they've got to start taking advantage of it here.
So nonetheless, Tintera stepping in, facing off against Kevin Ward.
A lot of open ice out here, too, on the 4-on-3, so we'll see if they can maybe sneak some guys down low and get some action going.
Certainly so. Tintera against Ward here. Referee, I don't know, just taking a look at the watch. They're getting the clock all set up with the proper penalty times. It's probably what they're trying to set up right now, but
more opportunities, though, to get rested and get focused here before we begin the second period of play.
That's right. Esposito and Joey Amato alongside Tintera. Really smart, quick little lineup there for Bradley. Amato, very much an defensive stronghold, but Esposito also able to turn on the Jets at any time. He's got incredible stick handling too, so.
Yeah, and he looked good in that first period, so I'm hoping we can see more of that in the second from Cody Esposito.
Definitely, it wasn't that horrible of a first period if you're Mizzou. I mean,
no,
right now it's just getting your chances.
Yep, and this is one of the chances that they're going to get. So you got to take advantage of this power play opportunity, and hopefully for Bradley they can slow down a little bit with penalties. But Mizzou, they need to start taking advantage of some of these chances.
Certainly so. Still watching and waiting.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Hopefully we'll get started. The first period wouldn't end, and now the second won't ever start. So
that's right. It'll make for a long game.
Yeah.
It'll make for a long game.
Absolutely. Good crowd though here tonight. I mean, it's been awesome to see all the support from Bradley.
Exactly. A very large crowd. I mean, you're definitely looking at about 200 or 300 people.
Yeah, at least.
All wearing red, so.
A little bit smaller of a Mizzou section.
Exactly, exactly. Still impressive, though, for the size of that team.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
For sure.
Small but mighty.
Yeah.
Small but mighty. So it seems as though our time of waiting has ended, and Tintera will step in against Ward, and with that, the second period begins. Cody Esposito holding on to the puck here. Gets pushed on over to his near corner, grabbed here by Ward, and Ward will set up the 4-on-3. Great chance here if you're Mizzou. Kelsey across to Wilson. Wilson switches with Kelsey, setting up the one-timer option. Kelsey looks back across to Wilson. Wilson at the top will send it across now to Rubin. Rubin trying to connect with one of his defensive options up top, and that'll be Kelsey. Kelsey still holding on to it here, sets up Wilson. Wilson fires, tried to go for the backdoor opportunity. It was blocked off, and Tintera is able to send it down the distance of the ice. Change coming for Bradley.
Good work by Mizzou working that puck up top, and then Cody Esposito. Nice stick work there to try and break that play up.
Missed pass is capitalized by Wavon, and my bad, Joseph Power Wavon. Now I've got to, I can't even go Jay Wavon because they're both the same. So coming back the other way, Kelsey, Wilson. Wilson with a nice deke, holding on to it, tries to force himself to the forehand, and it was nearly picked up there by Ose, but the puck just went past his stick. Put up top at the near dot, then across to Wilson. Wilson tries to go across to Kelsey. Kelsey fires a shot, nice save. It's still in the crease. They battle for it, and it'll be grabbed here by Bradley as they look to surge back the other way. Barnett enters in along the right wing. My bad, that's Harrison. Harrison trying to leave it there for Radke, but it wouldn't reach him. Banked off the boards and kept in by Barnett. He'll dump and chase as he waits for reinforcements, still holding on to it. He's able to grab it up along the near boards. Drop down off for Harrison. Harrison behind the cage, looks to center it out in front. Hits off a stick, comes back to him. Shipko trying to fight for the puck here, and it gets hopped up and ice, and here comes Mizzou, and it's just out of the reach of Hone. He may have had a breakaway coming back the other way. Left here for Harrison. Harrison trying to connect with Nig. Nig tries to bank it up against the boards, and grabbed now by Mizzou. Up along the right wing, left wing comes Harrison. Harrison tries to center. That hits off a leg. Nig looks to connect once more with Harrison. Harrison doing some traffic control. Up top to the point, grabbed here by Blackburn. Shot, that one gets blocked. Grabbed now by Harrison. Harrison tries to go backdoor for Nig, but it wouldn't reach him. Harrison holding, looks across to Nig. Nig at the far corner. Still holding on to it at the top of the far dot. Shoots! And a nice save there by Chisholm.
Well, it's nice to finally be back to 5-on-5 hockey, and Bradley doing a successful job of killing off that Mizzou power play. And they turn the tide and go right back into the offensive zone, getting a couple of good chances. I really like the way that Cody Esposito played on that penalty kill, and Bradley's right back in the offensive zone again.
That's right, Columbia on the draw. Unable to be won here by Bradley. It'll be picked up here by Mizzou, and they have to clear it out now. Jack Power Wave on fires a shot. A nice save there by Chisholm.
Nice little group of fans huddled up there in the corner, cheering on the players as they get near the glass.
Exactly, and let me give you the play-by-play. If they score, it'll be a goal, and that person's going to just jump right into the boards.
Yeah.
We'll see if that glass holds. So Esposito looking for a redirect there, and Chisholm again he's keeping his head on a swivel. Those redirect options, I mean, there have been a few here for Bradley thus far, but he's answered them all.
Yeah, and he's reading that puck really well, able to follow it all the way through and make that big save to keep this just a one-goal game.
Esposito fires again that redirect option, and it tried to be sent on over to Norton, but it's picked up now here by the Tigers, and they surge back the other way. It's brought up here by Rubin, tries to force his way on into the slot. Amato and Esposito both team up to say, not today. And it looked like it was a pass option across to Hone, but it comes out top to the point, and a shot coming off the stick of Braun goes wide. Norton absorbs a hit, picked up here by Esposito, loses it, gets it back, and Esposito looks to surge back ahead the other way. Might be a 2-on-1 here. Mitch Collins and Esposito. Esposito just gets poke checked away from the puck. Great defensive play there by Vito Braun. Esposito is able to send it across here to Amato. Amato goes back to Esposito. Esposito tries to connect here with Tintera. Tintera is able to tip it on deep. And Rushton behind the net. Sent to Tintera. Tintera holding on to it, then gets poke checked away from the puck. Tried to be held in here by Joe Power Wavon. And it's sent out in front here. Chance here for Dembski. Rebound. Harris trying to leave it on Tintera. Bank pass off the boards. Finds Wavon. Wavon sends it down low. It'll be grabbed now by Tintera. Tantera at the near corner. Sent across here for Harris. Drops on off here for Barnett. Barnett, Joe Powell tees it up. And a save there by Chisholm. He's able to swallow it up.
Well, that puck, I think, caught Zeke Chisholm a little bit off guard, and he had to scramble to get back in position. But Bradley, again, doing a beautiful job of working that puck up along the point, and they get another good offensive opportunity. They've been looking really good here to start the second period.
That's right, looking to keep up the pressure now as we're just over the 15-minute mark here within the second period. Bradley winning off this draw once more. Sent across to Barnett. Barnett looks to send it on deep. Spence up top to Barnett. Barnett goes down low, trying to catch Rathke. That was past him. Spence along the far boards, tries to leave it here for Rathke. Still holding on to it, tried to get it up top to the point. Grabbed here by Peters. Peters with a shot, and what a howitzer it was, going right past the cage. Up top to Barnett. Barnett looking for that screen option. Comes across here for Peters. Peters in the slot, shoots blocked. Trying to grab the rebound here. Backhand shot goes past the net, and it's grabbed here by Rathke. Rathke up top here to Joe Power-Wavon. Joe Powell will go down low. It's Peters now trying to leave here for Rathke. Outside his reach, grabbed here by the Tigers, and they're able to get some relief. Put a big hit there up against the boards. Back to the way, Mizzou with a shot, and that one goes past the net. Looked like that was Ruben on that chance. Barnett grabs and looks to surge back ahead the other way. Barnett quarterback in the offense, and he'll take it up along the left wing. Rathke rings it around the boards, trying to catch Nig here. Nig able to force a turnover, and he'll grab up along the near side boards. Grabbed now by Rathke behind the net. That unit's been out there for a while, but they're still surging up ahead to Nig. He scores! Logan Nig converts, and it's 2-0 Bradley.
How about that? Logan Nig, what a play down low. That is how this whole offensive pressure got started by Logan Nig. He goes away from the play, comes down in the slot. He gets a beautiful pass in front, and there's no chance Zeke Chisholm can stop that, and it's 2-0 Bradley.
Rathke with an absolutely beautiful backhand pass into the mid-slot for Nig, and he had actually a good few seconds to hold on to it.
Yeah.
And just put the shot high above stick side on Chisholm. And with that, it's 2-0. Bradley the advantage.
And you look at that depth here that we talked about on Bradley. Nig, the fourth liner. That's what you like to see, those depth guys coming up big.
And nonetheless, Harrison looking to force the puck in to Mizzou's end once more. Harrison again trying to find Nig. Harrison holding on to it, trying to catch Nig. That one doesn't reach him. Banked up along against the boards, and seems like both teams have a little bit of wind in their sails now. As Mizzou's trying to respond, and may have been a little trip there by Mizzou, but we continue to play on.
Yeah, I think they got away with one there.
It's Wavon who now grabs, looking to force it on in. He gets taken down, and there comes the arm up. Oh. And Spence with a nice hit on. And
let's see if we're just going to get the one penalty here, because that was a nice check there down low by Spence. But we mentioned that trip earlier from Mizzou. It looks like they're going to get another penalty here. And so Bradley's going to go right back on that power play.
That's right. Austin Ost to sit for 2. Bradley bringing out their power play unit. And usually what we saw last year was that the power play unit was actually quite similar to the lines, but the one we're looking at right now has got Peters, Rathke, and Tantera. So a little bit different of an option. It's grabbed here by Esposito at the top of the far point. Grabbed here by Tantera, back to Esposito, up top, down on over to Amado. Watch that one-timer option that was pretty prevalent last year. Comes on over to Tantera. Tantera shoots. Saved by Chisholm.
That pass there at the point went right through the legs of Hone at the point, so a really good chance by Bradley offensively, but these first 16 seconds have looked really good.
Off the draw. Shift up against the near side boards. Amado trying to hold it in. He's able to send it across to Peters. Peters trying to fire a shot. That one hit off a leg of Ost. Peters behind the net. Back to Rathke. Rathke holding on with the near side boards. Rathke trying to set her out in front. Didn't reach his intended target. Esposito unable to keep it in at the blue line. But he'll look to enter in up along the right wing. Sends it on into the slide. Here comes Radke. Radke holding on the backhand. Tries to fire a backhand shot. Hit off the side of net. He gets it back. Radke continuing to hold on to it. Leaves here for Peters. Peters. Tantera. Tantera up top. Esposito. Esposito lets it fly. Looking for a redirect. He put it right in the wheelhouse there for Peters, but just unable to get an elevation on that chance.
Well, Cody Esposito does a great job drawing his teammates out of the zone on that delayed offsides. And then that's how that kind of whole play started. And they work all corners of the ice here on this power play, and another good chance for Bradley.
Just under a minute remaining here on the man advantage. Switching out the units, we'll see Harrison, Spence, and Norton as the forwards, and Barnett and Jack Power wave on for the defenseman. Spence leaving here for Harrison. Harrison tries to power his way out in front. And loose change will be grabbed here by Spence. Holds along the near side boards. We'll throw it on over to Norton. Norton, who's got a strong wrist shot, is going to use it. Shoots! And a nice save there by Chisholm with the blocker. Harrison communicating there with Spence. Drops on off for Spence behind the net. Then across to Norton. Norton still holding on to it. Puts it up top here for Barnett. Barnett's got a lane. He's going to tee it up. That one gets blocked. A great defensive play there by Mizzou. And it's still held in here by Norton. Norton gets his pocket picked. And it's going to come back the way. Kelsey and on Jack Power, Wavon. Great defensive play by Wavon to break up that one-on-one.
If you're Mizzou, you have to try and take advantage of those chances, but Jack Power, Wavon with a great job to settle it down.
The 3-on-2 back the other way. Kept in here by Barnett. Barnett's got a lane, and it immediately got swallowed up, so he's going to hold on to it. Both teams now at even strength. Tantera holding, tries to send it on over to Harrison. Hits off the side of the net once more. Harrison leaves here for Barnett. Barnett takes a look, leaves it across here for Harrison. Harrison drops on off here for Tantera. Tantera up top to the point. Jack Par wave on. Barnett. Barnett. Tantera. Tantera tries to hit the 3 pixels. It hops up. Tries to whack it home, and a wrestling takedown of Harrison there.
Yeah, things are continuing to get really physical here in this game. But you like to see that if you're Bradley. You know, you want to try and get this crowd involved, and this is going to be one of the bigger crowds of the season, and that physicality is one of the ways to do so. But Bradley, again, more offensive opportunities. They're trying to maybe try and put this one away early, looking for that 3rd goal, give themselves some more insurance.
That's right. I guess you could call it WWE on ice. that last one, that was, I don't know about that. But nonetheless, Columbia. Off the draw, leaves here for Collins. Collins shoots, hits off the post, and it'll go on over to the boards. Bungen tried to leave a pass out ahead, but puck will go into Bradley ice, and we'll get ourselves a stoppage. Mitch Collins, that close to making this making his team up by a field goal.
Yeah, a beautiful shot by Mitch Collins, as you mentioned, and that would have been a tough one for Mizzou to take. Going down 3-0 at this point in the game, they don't want to have that, so I think they caught a big break there for sure.
Columbia once more on the draw. This time at the far side. This time it's grabbed by Mizzou. Sent across here to Goddard. Broken up here by Wavon. Wavon with a bank pass is able to send it across here to Collins. Collins tries to leave for Columbia. Puck is just a little behind him, so it's grabbed now by Mizzou, and Mizzou will look to storm ahead. Broken up here by Columbia. Columbia trying to catch Collins here. Collins with a great effort. He's got Bungen in the slot. Collins tries to send it on over to Bungen, but it just wouldn't reach him. Comes on over to Columbia, then Bungen, but he couldn't grab possession of the puck. Both teams with a whole mess of chances.
Yeah, and the Mizzou defense has been doing a good job of putting bodies in front of the net so that puck can try and stay out of that area.
Bungen's pass wasn't able to be connected with Esposito. Espo grabs right now, and he'll look ahead. Harris grabs. Nice drop pass here for Dembski. Dembski tries to go back on over to Harris, trying to be grabbed now by Amato, then grabbed by Esposito. Esposito cross-ice pass, and the one-timer just went high by Tantera. Esposito leaves for Harris. Harris connects, shot, gets blocked. It'll be grabbed down by Mizzou, then grabbed here by Esposito. Esposito shoots, and that one goes into the netting, out of play. Esposito thought he had it.
Yeah, Esposito looked like he had that open lane available, but there were so many sticks in front there that it was hard to tell who it went off of. But I'm assuming it was a Mizzou defender. But again, Cody Esposito trying to make this a 3-goal lead for Bradley. Good opportunity once again.
Let me tell you, when you got players like Tintera and Esposito and Harris out on the ice, it just looks like that team's on the man advantage.
Yeah, absolutely, and they've got so much speed, so much power.
Shot gets blocked, comes on over to Amato. Amato tries to leave a drop pass here for Harris. Harrison on over to Shipko. Shipko behind the net, tries to go backdoor here for Amato, who tried to put it 5-hole, but it looked like he just couldn't let the shot fly. Comes on over to Esposito, across to Nig. Nig up top here for Amato. Amato fakes a shot, Esposito tries to send a shot, looking for a redirect there by Harrison, but the redirect went past the net, held in here by Amato. Amato holding on to it. He's going to shoot this one, and that one hits off the glass. Shipko behind the net, then to Harrison. Harrison leaving here for Shipko, and it comes up top to Esposito once more. Esposito to Shipko. Shipko, Harrison tries to power his way in front. A nice save there by Chisholm. Grabbed here by Nig. He's holding on to it on the backhand. Moves onto the forehand, trying to get it across to Esposito. Wasn't on his strong side, though. Harrison, Shipko. Shipko holding onto the puck. He's able to put it up top here for Amato. His one-timer, he fanned on it. And it'll be grabbed here by Mizzou, and they look to come back to the way. It's a 3-on-2. They storm ahead, trying to get past Esposito. The puck goes on over to the near corner. Grabbed here by Nig. Nig will storm ahead, leading a 3-on-2 here for Bradley. Nig across here to Shipko, and the puck was at his feet, so wasn't able to grab full possession of it. Nig to Harrison, and that was a heck of a shot, I'd say, but Chisholm with an even better save.
Yeah, that one definitely caught him off guard a little bit. Another good chance, though, for Bradley.
Well, it caught me off guard, in all honesty. Here comes Wavon. He's able to strip the puck away from the Mizzou defenseman. We'll get ourselves a stoppage.
I think we might be having a too many men penalty here.
I think you're right there.
Because the ref was right by the Mizzou bench, and it looks like he pointed to him right away, so that might be what we have happening here.
Bradley really wanting to convert here if they do have themselves a man advantage, and they will.
Yep. I think it is going to be a too many men, but we'll get the final confirmation here in a moment.
What did I tell you about that second goal? Yeah. They're going to score it and jump right up.
Yep.
I got a feeling that that's going to be all second period goals.
Yeah, yeah.
My, that is just a massive turnout here at the Owens Center Arena. They're at full capacity tonight.
Yeah, I don't see many open seats at all, so it's great to see that fan turnout from Bradley.
Harrison off the draw, wins. Columbia tries to fire. Nice save, the rebound. Chisholm's able to locate. Is it in the net? What are they saying? They say it's a good goal. And promptly the more wrestling takedowns.
I have no idea who put that in, but that was a heck of an effort by Bradley.
The light did not go, but the celebrations will. Chisholm trying to state his case. But right now, it looks like Bradley's up 3-0 on the power play goal.
Boy, that is how you dig in front of the net. It does not matter. You want to keep digging until you hear that ref blow the whistle, and they didn't hear anything, so they just kept on digging, and that's exactly what happened. They put that puck home. It looked like Spence was the first one to go through the line, so maybe he will end up getting credit for the goal, but I'm not entirely sure who put that home yet.
That's right, Ryan Spence, as you said, he led the line, and who knows if there were assists in that scrum, yeah. But Chisholm, again, making a great effort. He made a good first couple saves, but
yeah, just got a little bit too overwhelmed with all that red in front of him and unable to keep it out. But Bradley's got a 3-0 lead, and they're looking really good, especially here in the second period.
That's right, staying strong. Again, you're just seeing him roll all these lines. Right now, that's 3 of the 4 lines that have contributed goals. 1 on the special teams. You got to love that.
Yep.
And it looks like we may have ourselves another penalty coming to Mizzou. Usually when you sock a guy after he scores a goal, you got something coming your way.
Usually, so. Yeah. But it looks like we may be starting to see a little bit of a letdown here from Mizzou. They looked like they had that energy to start the period, but ever since Bradley got their second goal of the game. We've seen them start to slow down a little bit. Maybe they're starting to run out of energy here. So we'll see how they respond, though, after this goal.
That's right. It is going to be roughing, coincidentals for both sides, but you mentioned that. And, you know, we saw that in the first period, and really Mizzou was hanging in there for about a good 15 minutes. But you let up, and Bradley just found its way to its first goal. And, you know, we passed the midway point in the second period, and now it's 3-0, sitting here at 7-11 within the second period.
Yep. So, but good stuff from Bradley. They've really looked particularly good in the second period. And when you get those power play opportunities, you have to take advantage of it, and that's exactly what they did. So a great work by Bradley.
Certainly so. Tintera will step into the draw against Kevin Ward. It's something we've said quite often. But Esposito will win, and within his own zone, he'll look ahead. Esposito up along the left wing boards. Tries to connect with either Tintera or Columbi. It's Tintera who grabs, drops it off, comes back to him. Tintera on the backhand, and that one just goes past the net. Radke, Tintera, backdoor, won't reach him. And Radke will grab once more, dropping on off here for Esposito. Sent on over to Radke. Radke shoots, blocked. Grabbed here by Mizzou, and they look to come back the other way. Grabbed here by Kelsey, and that shot gets blocked there by Amato. Kelsey still holding on to it. Put up top to the point, goes in between the defensemen, so all the way back to Chisholm.
Just to clarify, it was Spence that did get the goal for Bradley, so he gets the third goal of the game and the first of the season for him.
Grabbed here by Wilson. Having some trouble against Radke. It'll be picked up here by Tintera. Tintera by himself shoots. What a save by Chisholm. Flashing leather.
Wow, that's got to be the best one of the night so far for sure from Chisholm. And when you get in point-blank range like that, I mean, that's hard to do. And just an incredible glove save by Chisholm.
That was an incredible display. Heads-up play by Tintera after the forced turnover by Radke. That play doesn't happen without Radke's forced turnover, but nonetheless, grabbed here by Lieberman, tries to throw it up along the other boards, and Harris again trying to lay the body on. Harris still holding on to the puck here. Gets poke checked away from it, and Mizzou will look to surge back ahead the other way. Icing on this, touched up here by Bradley, and back to Mizzou's end of the ice we will go.
Physicality starting to ramp up again here for Bradley. You saw the instant reaction from the crowd. They love it. They're up 3-0. Things are looking pretty good here.
So draw will come at the far dots, the glove side of Chisholm. And off that play, it's able to get sent up along the far boards by Mizzou. Jack Power wave on to grab, sends a nice pass on over to Dembski. Dembski's pass to Harris did not reach him, so Lieberman is able to send it across here to Hone, but that gets broken up by Bradley, and Dembski looks to enter on in. Dembski gets taken down. He was shifted one way, and then got shifted the other by the Mizzou player, and it's sent in on net on Osborne, and he'll make a save.
Yeah, things are starting to get a little chippy, and we see that right here in the corner. I believe that's Power wave on in there, and you can see Blackburn trying to pull him away a little bit, but I mean, I like the physicality from both teams. That is the kind of thing you want to see, especially in an early season game like this. Mizzou has got to do anything they can to try and get back in this thing before it's too late.
Certainly. So the draw will come to the near dot. And we need a Bradley player to step in there. Thank you. Columbi on the draw is able to win it on over to Barnett. Barnett across Joe Power wave on and sends a pass ahead to Mitch Collins. That didn't reach him. And they grabbed here by Mizzou. I thought that one was icing. Off the boards, Mizzou comes back the other way. Both teams now at even strength. It's brought in here by Goddard. Tries to get around Barnett. He won't let that one happen. And here the puck finds its way on over to Norton. Norton tried to leave there for Columbi. Norton's able to send it across to Collins with a nice bank pass. Collins tees it up. A nice save there by Chisholm. Collins leaves it here for Norton. He's got Columbi with him. Norton with a shot. Nice save, and the rebound will be picked up here by Barnett at the far corner. Barnett makes a couple spin moves. He's still holding on to it. Barnett to Collins. Collins up top. Joseph Power wave on. Sends that over to Norton. Norton fires a shot, takes a funny bounce off the boards, and Norton will get it back. Norton behind the cage. Trying to look for a passing option out in front. He's able to get it on over to Wavon. Wavon to Barnett. Barnett sending it down low. Shipko will leave here for Norton. Shipko gets it from Norton up top to Esposito. Esposito with a nice pass on over to Shipko. And Shipko still holding on to it. Saucer pass. That was a great break up there. And it's sent back the other way here by Mizzou. Able to end the siege that Bradley had on their own zone. Mizzou tried to center it in there in the slot. Nig blocks it. Wilson will ring it around the boards, and they'll be grabbed now by Ward. Broken on up here for Bradley, and here comes Nig trying to go back the other way. Esposito holding onto the puck here, trying to reconnect with the Nig. Esposito grabs, sent across here to Harrison. Harrison will be the first to the puck, and Chisholm will try and ring it around the boards. Broken up here by Amato, who tried to send it on over to Harrison, but puck will go into Bradley ice. Esposito to grab, sent across here for Harrison. Harrison was able to fight off a hit. Here comes Nig trying to leave it here for Harrison. Harrison tried to leave it there for Shipko. That's a penalty, and Mizzou will be shorthanded now.
Yeah, Kevin Ward obviously is going to get an interference penalty here. He doesn't like it, but the puck was not on a stick, therefore it's an interference. But great opportunity for Bradley. The puck was left just not where he wanted it, but a good opportunity. And once again, Bradley's going to have a power play opportunity.
And so with 3:02 remaining here within the second, Bradley's got a real chance to try and put this game away.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, one of the things I've noticed from this Mizzou offense, like I mentioned, they're starting to slow down a little bit. It's a lot of dump and chase, and they don't have a lot of gas left in the tank, and this might wear them down here, especially on the power play.
Jack Power Wave on, lets a shot fly. The rebound's in the crease. Spence is the first to it. Shoots another save there by Chisholm, and another penalty coming up against Mizzou. Spence, wave on. Wave on across to Barnett. Barnett trying to look for a passing option. It didn't reach him. And up along the boards is put again up top to Wave on. Wave on tees up a shot. Nice block there by Mizzou. Wave on gets taken. Well, let me tell you a thing about a or two about Wave on. This fella, he just has the worst luck with running into people after the play. Yeah.
A lot of physical takedowns, like you mentioned, WWE on ice. And,
exactly.
Mizzou's going to get another penalty here, and Bradley's going to have a good chunk of time here, 1:37 to go on the 5-on-3, so we'll see if they can try and really put this one away here before the end of the second period.
Not sure if this one's actually 5-on-3.
Yeah, no, you're right, there is.
There's Wave on, there he is.
Yeah.
So.
You're right, my mistake.
Or I don't know, maybe it's going to be 4-on-3.
I believe it is going to be 4-on-3 because we have. It looks like we've got one in the box for sure for both teams, and then see if we get anything else. A lot of confusion, though.
That's right, a lot of confusion. It's going to stay a 5-on-4. So it's Tantera to step in here. Off the draw, Radke's able to win it. Up top here to Amato. Amato dropping on off here for Radke. Radke, Amato. Amato to Esposito. Esposito at the point. He's got Tantera and Amato open as one-time options. Esposito back to Tantera. Gets it back. Esposito at the top of the slot. Then Tantera. Tantera tries to go backdoor for Amato. And it'll be blocked by Esposito with the neutral territory. 1:09 remaining on the man advantage here for the Bradley Braves. Puck pops up. They grabbed here by Esposito, trying to leave it here for Radke. And Radke will look ahead. He'll enter in up along the right wing. Radke able to get past one Mizzou player. Gets rocked up along against the boards, and Peters will hold. Peters up top to Esposito. Esposito on over to Peters. Peters looks across here to Amato, and Amato will go up top here to Esposito. Esposito back towards Tantera, then on over to Amato. Amato fires a shot. That one gets blocked. Tantera, the first to the puck. He's going to hold on to it. At the top of the slot, shoots blocked, gets it back. Again, another try, and that one gets saved by Chisholm with the pad, and we'll get ourselves a stoppage.
Good chance for Kyle Tantera to get that puck down low and and put it on Zeke Chisholm. But Cody Esposito, again, has been a huge reason why Bradley is in front, and he's sort of like that captain on that power play unit, players passing back and forth, so good work from Esposito.
Up top here, Joe Power wave on. He's going to let a shot fly, and that one's going to go past the net. Spence holding on to it to wave on at the point. Wave on at the top is going to shoot, and that one gets blocked. Grabbed here by Barnett as 2-1, and that will expire the man advantage. Barnett still holding on to it, down low to Norton. Norton getting checked up against the boards, and it'll be grabbed now by Hone as he looks to at least try to connect with Kevin Ward. Puck didn't reach him. Grabbed here by Harrison. And Harrison trying to leave here for Spence. Spence will be the first of the puck at the near side boards. 40 seconds remaining here within the second period. Tried to send it on over to Harrison, but his one-timer went wide. Grabbed here by Spence. Spence hit up against the boards. Trying to leave it here for Barnett. It won't reach him, and here comes Mizzou back the way. A big hit there behind the play. I didn't see. Do you see it here? There?
No, not really. Looks like just a lot of pushing and shoving between those two down in the corner, but the Bradley crowd loves it.
Up top of the point, Wilson fires a try. That one gets blocked. He's going to get it back, sends it. That one gets blocked. It comes out in front, and it's shot. An incredible save there by Osborne.
Yeah, good opportunity for Mizzou. That puck just kind of popped out there, and that's how the second period is going to end. Great chance for Mizzou, but all Bradley in that second period. Great work by them.
That's right. So the Bradley Braves are going to head to the second intermission. They're up by a field goal. It's 3-0 here. The first game of the season, ACHA hockey here at the Owens Center. I'm John Cowan alongside Matt Harrington. We'll head to a break. Stay tuned, folks.